What it do, YouTube? We back. Filling up the Lexus ES 350 with some gas. Y'all, let me know how much y'all think it's gonna cost, man. And then, we're gonna get straight to it. Man, I got a lot of points. I almost got 20,000 points. I need a car wash. I will wash it tomorrow, but I think it's supposed to rain for the next 5 days. She in her phase, yeah. So, go around and catch a dope case. And go break, do a road rage. Let me show my age. Go get that overpraise. But I know her face. Under here is just a hoe I slayed. Yeah, I'm about to do another of these late night drives through the city. Hey, if you get it right, I'm getting something for you at the gas station. Just comment below what you want. You guess how much I just spent on gas? I got you. If you guess $23, I got you. I got you something. Anything you want at the gas station. What you need? I think somebody lying. I don't see nobody. All right, man. Hey, man. How y'all been, man? It's been a little minute. Man. The clubs are closing. It's the after hours time. But, I ain't going there. I'm just riding through the city. It's crazy. The time it was supposed to rain, it's not raining. But the time it wasn't supposed to rain, it rained. But, it's cool. How y'all been, man? Had a couple of things on my mind that I can't remember if I talked about in my homecoming vlog, but hey, y'all guys are wild. If you're watching a girl who's sitting at the bar hoping another guy buy her a drink so you can come up there and talk to her to keep the pressure off you from having to buy her a drink, hey, that means your game ain't tight. That's just me personally. I feel like your game not tight. I understand, waiting for her to leave the bar to shoot your shot. But for you to be like, man, I'm going to wait till another guy buy her a drink for me to go shoot my shot is diabolical. I know it's like, hey, I'm old school. You shouldn't buy a girl a drink. Real player stuff. You ain't supposed to buy a girl a drink when you first meet her. That's just a setup for failure, in my opinion. Same way you get her, same way you can lose her, man. But you hoping another dude buy her a drink so you can shoot your shot is even worse. It's like, hey, man, I witnessed it. Like, my homie bought, it was in the homecoming vlog. If you go check it out, TSU G-Ho video. I was joking, and I had my joke about my homie buying these girls a drink. He knew them already, so it was even more funnier. And he actually went and bought them a drink. Soon as he ordered the drinks, dudes surrounded the two girls. Like, they came 40 deep and created a defensive shield, type. I'm not lying though. I wish I would have recorded it. It was it wasn't 40. It was 5 to 7 that surrounded them. And it's that's nasty work. It's 70 y'all couldn't put scrape up or your mouthpiece. Me, honestly, I never bought a girl a drink at the bar to get to know them, to get their number, get their socials. That's not me. If a girl asks me for a drink, I'll walk away. Even worse, this happened one time. I was in the club. Me and this girl having a good conversation. Like, we really feeling each other. Then her homegirl walked up and said, hey, are you gonna buy me a drink? Now, let's put this all in perspective. I'm talking to one girl. The homegirl came up and said verbatim, are you gonna buy me a drink? She didn't even include her friend that I'm talking to. She was only worried about herself getting a drink. And she's trying to use her friend's attractiveness to get herself a drink. Like, are you trying to treat her like an escort? Like, so you get, nah. Literally, the conversation ended right there. The friend I was talking to gave her the look like, I know you didn't just come do that. And I just walked away. All right. This the company you keep? I'm good. Like, oh man, it'd be a birthday dinner. And that one friend said, are you buying my food too? I'm buying the birthday girl food. You? Oh, you're old. Like, cut it out. Like, we're not doing it. Every man for themselves. I'm not buying the friend's food too. How y'all feel about that? I want both perspectives from women and guys if women's watching the car vlog. If your man and you and your friends are out for dinner and they don't have their guys with them or they all single, whatever. Guys, do you feel like you should or I'm gonna say should. What you would or wouldn't do is two different things. You think you should buy all their food? And women, do you feel like your dude should buy all your friends' food if he taking y'all out, even if it's for your birthday or whatever? You think he should pay for all their food? And tell me why. That's a good thought. Next, I just started a little debate. I talked about it a little bit on my live stream. It just come out to Sunday night going into Monday. I talked about it Saturday night going into Sunday. I posted something on Facebook Friday saying, just trolling, but a little truth to it. I said Tim Duncan is the greatest #1 pick ever. And people was like, they already associated with LeBron, but it was like, his career, to me, is somewhat probably not better than Magic's. I can't remember Kareem was the #1 pick, but hey, when I look at it, Tim Rich supposed to have 4 Finals MVPs. He was supposed to win Finals MVP that year Kawhi won it. But the debate is people, they are low-key trying to take it for LeBron, but they trying to throw other people in there, but they keep throwing LeBron in it. It's like, somebody said none of the teams that LeBron been on, then he finally switched it up, except for the 2014 Miami Heat, because they had Ray Allen on the team. None of his teams is better than any of the Spurs championship teams. And I was like, huh? I was like, the 2016 Cavs is not better than none of them Spurs championship teams? I was like, yeah, that's definitely better. And I was like, the Miami Heat team's not better than them Spurs championship teams? He was like, yeah, the 14, if they had Allen, right? Yeah, I was like, oh, no. And are we tripping right now? Like, don't we know who LeBron played with? And then he just kept trying to throw it, it's the system. Pop is a great coach. LeBron never had a coach and a system. It's like, yeah, because he fired every coach and leave the team before anything could be really established with him. But we see how that Miami Heat system worked, and they got to the finals twice with way less quality players. Let's just be factual. And it's the same coach that coached LeBron. But we want to ignore that just so we can big up LeBron and just say he ain't never been a part of a system. Like, he was part of that Pat Riley Strosum system in Miami. What are we saying? We gonna lie and say Ty Lue didn't carry on the system of what his name? Blatch or whatever. David Blatch, I think his name was. He was part of systems. Lakers, yeah, it keep changing because the coaches only last 2 years with him. I think he got there with Luke Walton, then it switched off to some other guy, then it switched off to Hamilton, whatever his name was. Then it switched off again to now we got JJ Redick. Literally, he had 4 coaches in what, 6 years? Yeah, it's kind of hard to create a system if y'all keep firing coaches. It ain't like one was 1 year after winning the championship. Like a year later, y'all fired him. Another one was y'all gave him a terrible roster and he made it to the conference finals. They came back next year and got put out in the first round and y'all fired him. Without even trying to upgrade the team. But yeah, you know how it goes. Oh, they built a fence. Z-Mark ain't playing no more. Or did Makeshift build it? I don't know. Z-Mark being petty. And they put on like paid parking on it. It was probably Z-Mark because they got stuff on the wood. I could go take it down and build my fence. Y'all don't want my people parking in y'all parking lot? Don't put nothing on my fence. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, man. Shout out to those. LeBron got a coat following him. Like, I really call LeBron hater because I said he's the second greatest player of all time. So now I dumbed down because I did my research. He's really 4th greatest of all time. He's the 4th greatest player of all time by career accomplishments. He is the 4th best player of all time. They go Jordan, Wilt, Kareem, then LeBron. And I got a video of that too. And I broke it down, had the point system. It's all factual. This is not opinionated. This is not, it's no opinions involved in it. It is just hard facts. Like, who got the most MVPs? That's worth the most points. Who got the most, was it scoring titles next? Scoring titles. Then it was first team All-NBAs, then it's Defensive Player of the Year, then it's second team All-NBA, et cetera, et cetera. And the reason why it's like that, because MVP means you're the number 1 player in the league. Scoring title is one of the greatest accomplishments for a single player if they are a scorer, and scoring is the most necessary thing to have to win a game. I understand. No, defense win championship. Well, you got to score the ball too. Somebody got to score. The score cannot be 0-0. Let's just be honest. Somebody. Put it like this. You know you can have more stops on another team than they stopped you and still lose the game. And this is facts. You can stop another team more times than they stop you and still lose. But if you outscore a team, you can't lose if you outscore another team. That's just a fact. They sell you on this defense stuff, but in reality, if you outscore a team, if your team outscore another team, you won the game. But just because you got more stops than the other team don't mean you won the game. And if you need me to break that down, it's because you probably don't really play basketball like that or know basketball. It's such things called second chance points. So if you stop me and I get the ball back and score after that, yeah, it took me 2 tries to score. And you might go score on 1 try. Then I come back down and score on 2 tries. Then you stop on the next one. And I go score on 2 tries. I had 6 chances, but I scored 3 times. You had 3 chances but scored twice. I got more points than you. Even though you stopped me more times than I stopped you. So, that's how it goes. But yeah, for people, the guy was really trying to convince me, like, yeah, Tony Parker and David Robertson and Mount Ginobili and Kawhi Leonard is better than most of LeBron James teammates. Like, let's not. When Tim Duncan won their first championship with David Robinson, he was on his way down after his prime. Like, this is the truth. He was on the decline of his career. When he won in 2003, that was David Robinson last year, and he averaged single digits. That was Mount Ginobili rookie year, and he averaged single digits. Tony Parker, was his second year, he averaged 15. Cool. 05. Better Mount Ginobili, better Tony Parker. 07, better Tony Parker and better Mount Ginobili. Really, they were decent players. Kawhi Leonard was a defender who learned how to shoot. When Tim Duncan was on the court, he was a spot-up shooter. He wasn't creating his own shot. He didn't do that until Tim Duncan retired. And he added that to his game, the mid-range and all that. Pop made him go in the lab and be a spot-up three-point shooter. And then when all them people left, that's when he became, well, I think Manu and Tony was still there after Tim retired. But yeah, go work on that game. Go, ball handle. Be a scorer. I ain't gonna lie, Slim and Hush's lately been slow on this side. I'm not sure why. But yeah, this can't be having to mind its own sometime. And then I said that to him. I was like, Tim Duncan played with 2 number 1 options ever in their career. One was David Robinson, that was the end of his prime, and Kawhi Leonard, and that was at the before his prime even started. I was like, LeBron did it right the year after. Like, that was the number 1 option the year before. And he combined forces with 2 of them twice. I didn't mean it. I don't want. Yeah, I want to. Nah, I don't. I want to go straight. Yeah, he combined forces with them twice. Now, that's police right there. What they doing? Oh, that's the fire department. D-Wade and Chris Bosh was the franchise players for their team prior to them joining together with LeBron in Miami. When he went to Cleveland, Kyrie was the franchise player for Cleveland at that time, and Kevin Love was the franchise player in Minnesota. He was a 2010 guy. He had a 30-30 game. Hey, man, we're not going to forget who Kevin Love was before he teamed up with LeBron. They was going down saying he might become the greatest power forward ever because how he was in Minnesota that year. And then LeBron go recruit him and trade Andrew Wiggins for Kevin Love. Let's not forget. Did it back-to-back teams. Give me 2 number 1 options. And then he ended up getting another number 1 option when he traded Kyrie. The guy was just hurt. Had a hip problem. Isaiah Thomas. And I forgot who they got for him when I think they traded him. They got like Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance or something, I think. I can't really remember the details. But, yeah, he did that twice. And then got AD, who was a franchise player. And then now he got Luka, who was a franchise player. And somebody want to talk about the systems. Man, they are bigger than the system. Man, we know when a franchise player is bigger than the system. And then he try to say Kawhi Leonard want to leave the Spurs because he knew he couldn't be bigger than the system or something. I said, what? No, he left because they mismanaged his injury according to him. It wasn't. I'm gonna go past Gentry. Yeah, it wasn't because he couldn't be bigger than the system. I mean, yes, he could have. We seen it. That man was an MVP caliber player. Like in Miami, Jimmy Butler was kind of bigger than the system in Miami. It was a system nonetheless, but we knew who was the person to go to at the end of the games. Who you want taking that last shot? In a true system, you really just go with the hot hand. When you got that player, yeah, you know who's taking that last shot. Ain't no questions about it, man. Want to move out the way and give him the ball. My automata. I don't think they ever hit me up about getting season basketball tickets. I guess because they got a new coach and the thing was under him that offered, the old coach offering the season tickets. Very cool. I'll be in Memphis. I should hit up some people I know to see they ass pity if I get a locker room to be Ja. It's low-key cool knowing people that know people. They can get you into good places. Like, man, I know a couple of people that know Coach Penny, and now he's assistant coach for the Memphis Grizzlies. That man came from TSU and went to the Memphis Grizzlies. That's amazing. I don't know if they got a stop sign or not. I guess they do. But yeah, man. But man, what else is going on in the world? A hump. Not a speed bump, it's a hump. Oh man. Preston Taylor, Boys and Girls Club. I ain't gonna lie. When I first started college, this would be the only place I'll park at is right here. Like, so you go into this parking lot, everything to the right, this is the only place I'll park at. I did that for like the first 2 years. And then it was like, well, I could be late, and my class was in Gentry, where we just originally drove by where that little big sign. We could park in Gentry, but I would literally park over here because my last class would be on this side, and I ain't feel like moving my car. I'll park over here and walk all the way on the other side of campus. And sometimes I'll be late. It was one time I was late, but most time I was on time. I think my class was 8:10. So traffic wasn't too bad. I'll leave work at like 7:20. That'll give me 50 minutes to get from Antioch to over here. And you feel me? If it give me 20 minutes to walk across, I'll have like 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes spare by the time I get to class. But yeah. Well, I appreciate y'all riding with me tonight. You know, just getting a little set off my chest, my mind. I really might tell, it was my homie. I might be like, hey man, a couple of them, like, hey man, let's just sit down and discuss this number one draft pick thing. Cause it's like y'all not even arguing for Magic. Y'all really just keep throwing. I was like, Magic probably played with less talented people than LeBron. Why y'all not arguing about him? Y'all arguing about LeBron team is not better than. All right, cool, man. I understand. But hey, I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Godspeed.